everybody on this rainy Friday afternoon. Is it Friday afternoon where you are calling in from, or where you're watching this from? It is here, and it's super rainy here. So it's like, changed my time. I usually go at 9 o'clock on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but today I had to switch it to 1:30 because I'm at my daughter's house. I'm at a different place, and no matter what, I still want to show up and be with you guys. So welcome. I'm here on TikTok, and I'm here on YouTube and Facebook both. So let me know where you're coming in from, how things are going today, and I want to talk just a little bit about before regret takes root in us. What if you recognize and realize you haven't missed it all yet? Are you going through regret things? So welcome in, my sweet friends. Grab your favorite beverage and let's chill for just a bit together and take a breath. Because today I want to discuss something that doesn't really ever get discussed enough, does it? How often do you hear somebody coming on live and talking about regret? Yeah. Regret, for sure, regret. So my friends, I hope you can see me well enough. I'm trying to make sure I'm in the good place for both the cameras. So in this regret that I want to talk to you about today is important. I mean, like, it's really, really important. It's not about the mistakes that we make. And it's not about the dreams that we never gave a chance. And it's about the opportunities we've talked ourselves out of. How about that? And the parts of ourselves we put on hold. So it is about the dreams we never gave ourselves a chance. But the life we keep telling ourselves what we'll get around to one day. Is that you? That was me forever, because someday has a funny way of becoming regret. Because all of a sudden, tomorrow ends up a year past, 5 years past, 10 years past, 20 years past, 40 years past, and you're still, oh yeah, I'm going to do that one day. I'm going to do that one day. So let me know, do you have any regrets? I'd love for you guys to share. And let me ask you something else. Have you ever had one of those beautiful quiet moments where a thought sneaks into your mind? Thanks for the hearts. Come on in. Thank you. So you're sitting and you're reflecting, and these thoughts start showing up. What if I missed it? What if I missed it? What if everybody else figured it out except me? That's one of some of these questions we ask ourselves sometimes toward the end of life. It's like, what are all those regrets? What is it you wish you had done that you never gave yourself a chance to do? What if I missed my chance? What if I did? What if I waited too long? And what if everybody else figured it out except me? So what if I should have started over years ago? You can't go back, can you? Can you? You can't go back. Maybe you've never said those exact words, but maybe you felt it something like that. So come on in, say hi, let me know where you're coming in from, what country you're coming in from, and what your weather's like there today, because it's really rainy here today. So what I want to talk about today is that I believe there are a lot of us, a lot of people carrying around a secret fear. It's not that they'll fail, but that they already did and are feeling a lot of regret about it. So here's a big question I want to share with you guys. And think about this. Just think about it for a minute. What if you haven't missed it at all? What if you're not behind, no matter what age you are, what your regular situation is? What if you're exactly right where you need to be to begin again? How many times have you started over anyway? I mean, how many times really have you started over? I can't count the number of times I've started over. So if you don't know me, I'm Madeline. So I'm glad that you guys are here. I'm a Texas mom of 3, Gigi of 3 grandkids, and caretaker to several fur babies. In fact, that's why I'm here at my daughter's house, because I'm looking after her fur babies while she and her husband are off taking a weekend jaunt away. And then these days now, I'm in my mid 70s. So I speak from experience about, oh, yeah, I'll get to it one day. And all of a sudden, 20 years is gone, or 30 years is gone. And it's like, oh my gosh, what happened to that? And so I spent decades in corporate America in different business ownerships and environments where you quickly learned which parts of yourself were accepted and which parts weren't. And sometimes you learn that the hard way, don't you? So you learn and you learn fast. And for me, I was a sensitive, intuitive, creative, spiritual soul. And it's kind of like those weren't exact qualities that got celebrated in any of the places that I worked in. So, like a lot of people, I learned to hide all those parts of myself. So come on in, keep sharing those hearts. Let me know where you're coming in from. And over here on YouTube, go ahead, and on my Facebook pages, go ahead and make comments in here so I know if you're going through that. Are you experiencing any type of regrets yet? And let's get rid of them. Let's don't do that. So I learned how to hide parts of myself, but not all at once. Not all at once. It takes experience. It takes time spent. A little bit here, a little bit there. And then one day I realized I had become so comfortable hiding that I didn't even realize. And I didn't recognize myself anymore. And I wasn't just hiding from other people. I was hiding from myself. Somewhere along the line, I had put my dreams, my creativity, and even parts of my purpose on hold. And it's like it was hidden so deep that it took me a lot of soul searching and a lot of time trying to really, really bring that up. Hi, welcome. Come on in. I'm glad that you're here. Glad that you're here. So happy you're here. And then one day I had a realization that really changed everything. I didn't want to spend the rest of my life feeling like I missed the life I was meant to have. Now that hurts. If you think about that, feeling like you missed the life you were meant to have. We're busy living life. We are busy living life every day. We're busy doing, going one foot in front of the other. This, go, do, be. But we're missing the life we're supposed to be having, right? So I just wanted to make sure that I missed the life I was meant to live, but I was afraid I didn't want to. I didn't want to spend the rest of my life feeling like I missed it, like I missed it financially, like I missed it all spiritually. I missed it all creatively, and I didn't want to miss it all, especially personally. I didn't want to look back with regret and wonder what might have happened if I had simply believed in myself one more time and given myself one more chance instead of letting myself stay beaten down. Where are you? I know many of you know exactly what I'm talking about. Every one of you do. So this past week on my lives, and you can catch the replays over on my YouTube channel, we talked about the hidden exhaustion of sensitive people. And we talked about the energy leaks that keep good people stuck. Thanks for the hearts. I love seeing those hearts. Thank you. And the importance of paying attention. Don't just keep going through life with your blinders on. It's important to pay attention. And the truth is, most of us don't need more information. We need to make a decision. A decision that says, hey, I matter. My dreams matter. My future matters. And it matters to me right now. So, Let's talk about this. Imagine it's December, okay? And you're sitting across from your future self. Because this is Future Self Friday. I love Future Self Fridays. I absolutely do. So I want you to imagine it's December and you're sitting across from your future self. You're in your chair, you got your little blanket, you got your little cup of tea, and your future there is right there in front of you, all stunning, put together, exactly like you always have wanted to be. What is she thanking you for? Or he? What is she thanking you for? Is she thanking you for staying hidden? Is she? Probably not. I would probably say no. Mm-mm. Thank you. You're so sweet. So, what is your future self thinking you for as you're having this wonderful conversation, chair to chair, knee to knee, you now and your future self? Is she thanking you for waiting another 6 months to take any action on anything? Probably not. Probably not. And is she thanking you for trying to figure out it all aloud? Is she thanking you for trying to figure it all out alone? Because that's what I thought I could do all the time. I'm a type A personality. And I ran all these businesses and I handled all these execs in corporate, and I could always figure it out. Raised 3 kids pretty much on my own. Figure it out, figure it out. Is she thanking you for trying to figure everything out alone? Probably not. No, doesn't work that way. She's thanking you for finally taking one determined step, one decision, one action, one moment where you actually stopped waiting. What are you waiting for anyway? What are you waiting for? It's all up to you. Every little thing you do and every nanosecond of your life is totally up to you. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. So the moment when you stop waiting is absolutely life-changing. And one thing that I learned from being in Legacy Builders and going through the training with Michelle, our CEO and founder, is that Spirit gives us guidance and leads us to wise people to help give us guidance. And reality gives us feedback. Haven't you noticed that? Haven't you noticed that? I bet you have. Spirit gives us guidance. Reality gives us feedback. We need both because this is where we need to pay attention. Pay attention. What's not working? Are you where you want to be? Are you going to have those regrets? Are you going to have that heart to heart with your future self and go, oh man, I messed up here. Don't need to cry over spilt milk. Take an action now. What's not working? What keeps showing up? What keeps draining your energy, making you tired, making you exhausted, just thinking about doing something and then you want to stop doing it? What keeps moving you forward? Anything? Write this down. Success leaves clues. Yeah, that's up to you to pay attention to what they are. So, hey, come on in. I'm glad that you're here. Where are you coming in from? Be sure to tell me. Success leaves clues. Yeah, I know you've heard that a million times. If not, you should have. But so does staying stuck. You're getting cues and clues and guidance all the time. What are you doing about it? So for years, I thought I could figure everything out myself because I was used to doing that. That's how you're supposed to do it. Supposedly, I thought. For years, I thought I had to figure everything out myself. I thought it was strength. Yeah, because I can't do it. But eventually I realized something. And I hope you do too. If I'm talking to you about you, the hard way doesn't work anymore. It didn't work then even because it exhausted you. It even made you sick. The hard way doesn't work anymore. Support, finding the right support, is weakness. And being with the right community support group isn't weakness either. Are you following me? Are you guys following me? Come on, let me know. Let me know. So learning from someone who's already walked the path isn't weakness. Man, did that cut the learning curve for me a lot. It's wisdom. Now, it's wisdom if you decide to take it, accept it, and take those steps. Follow through with the action. Wonderful. Thank you. How are you feeling today? And once I stopped trying to do everything alone, everything started changing. Maybe you want to give yourself a chance to look at that. Maybe the life you're hoping for isn't as far away as you think. Maybe there's a shortcut right there that you haven't even seen before, that your mentor or your wise person can say, hey, maybe you want to do this, and cuts off so much time out of your life of worry, stress, anxiety, and even going to the doctor. Because when you get yourself shut down like that, it's really bad. And then when you end up putting yourself so far behind the 8 ball, so far down, it's kind of like when you end up going to the doctor and end up in the hospital, how long does it take you to recover for what you could have done if you'd asked somebody to help you to start with all along? Have a great day too, honey. Thank you for being here. So maybe the life you're hoping for isn't as far away as you think. And maybe the opportunity isn't gone. Maybe it's not. And oh, for Pete's sake, maybe let yourself start to imagine this, that your dream is not dead either and you haven't missed any of it. Maybe you've been simply waiting for permission. Yeah, a lot of us wait for permission because that's how we're trained. Well, here it is. Here's your permission. You're allowed to begin again. You're allowed to start now, no matter where you are. You're allowed to create something different. And you're allowed to believe your best chapter hasn't happened yet. So what do you think that looks like? What do you think that looks like? Amazing. There's so much that I want to share with you that I can't cover here in these short little lives. But if you get into my email system and send me an email, I'll reply to you personally for everyone. So before we leave today, I just wanted to give you a little nudge about regret and get you to start thinking down that path. That way, it's like, okay, maybe I do regret certain things. Maybe I do regret not taking that next opportunity, that next chance, that next thing about keeping my dream away, far away. If you've missed this whole thing and you want to know what I'm talking about, you can catch it live, the full live, over on my YouTube channel, because it stays there forever and you'll find it's about regret and what to do about it. So before you leave today, I want you to do one thing. Take one step. Not 10, just one. Because awareness without action, that doesn't create change. Doesn't do anything. So here's the question I want you to sit with, my friends. Thanks for the hearts. Bring them in, bring them in. If nothing changes for you between now and December, and you're sitting here talking with your future self, and your future self is thanking you for something, what are they thanking you for? We went through that already earlier on here. What will future you regret Will she regret taking that one small step? Or will she regret waiting? For me, in my mid-70s, a Texas mom and grandma, one of the biggest shifts happened when I stopped trying to figure everything out alone. That was key number one, especially for a type A personality and a control freak. I didn't want to spend the rest of my life wondering what might have happened if I had simply taken the chance on myself, the chance to do something different, the chance to look at something without blinders on that I hadn't looked at before. And so what I do now is I follow a proven system that I just absolutely love. Spirit led me to a path that helped me rebuild my confidence. It helped me rebuild my vision. And it helped me rebuild my income. So someone had posted in here earlier about I don't have a job. I'm losing my job. That happens all the time. We've all been through that. But the ones of us that are the smartest on the cutting edge are into digital online business. But the right one that gives you support, gives you community, gives you done for you programs and step by step how to do it piece by piece with daily mentoring. It's a proven system that I followed. So today, if you're curious about that path, don't just think about it. Don't just take the step. Get the free foundational blueprint. That doesn't cost you anything. It's free. Take 10 minutes and take a look at it. See what's possible. Really. And when you request the blueprint, I'll also send you my Mystic's Path to Digital Abundance guide that I made specially for my super sensitive that has gone through hiding themselves forever. So it's 2 resources you can get, plus a little walkthrough video from our mentor. You'll meet her and her beautiful dynamic energy. No pressure, just information. Because here's what I've learned. Here's exactly what I learned. Regret really comes from the chances we did take. It usually comes from the chances we never gave ourselves. Let me repeat that, because this is all about regret. Regret really comes from the chances we took. Is it sitting with you? It usually comes from the chances we never gave ourselves. So, if this message today is speaking to you, don't leave without taking one action. Comment legacy in here, or go up to the link in my bio. You'll see it here on TikTok. You see it on YouTube. You'll see it on Facebook. It's Lovin, Lovin. There's no G on the end of Lovin because I'm a Texas gal. Lovin, mydailypay.com. And I got to choose that name. And I like it because we learn how to make daily pay when you follow this blueprint that's given to you for free, and then the training. So join the email list, get the blueprint, give yourself the opportunity to explore what's possible. Give yourself a chance, because your future self will more than likely thank you for it. Your family will more than likely thank you for it, especially when you follow the training and your financial picture starts to improve. That, my friends, is a future worth creating. At least it was for me. And that's why I show up, to show you ways that you could have the future you've always dreamed of. So my friends, thanks for being here. This was short and sweet and to the point. I know it's not my usual time, but I wanted to come in and share with you what I've been hanging heavy on me is about regret. So like I said, if you've missed this full replay, it's over on the YouTube channel. When you get over there to watch it, just put replay there so I know you're catching the replay. And I'll see you again probably Monday at 9 a.m. Central. So bye for now. See you then. Have a great rest of the weekend. And you too. I'm so glad that you've been here. Love you all so much. And same with my Facebook people. Y'all are awesome. And I'll see you guys on Monday too.